He- Hello, everybody, and good morning. It is time for another live discussion. It is I, Blind Moto Gamer, here with you once again. And in this morning's discussion, we're going to discuss something that I've been wanting to talk about now for quite some time. And it's something that we've been noticing here quite a bit here recently with the price increase of the Nintendo Switch 2 and its games going up to $80 in cost. Now, I don't know if you all are familiar, but those of you who are, Microsoft has announced that their consoles, accessories, and games will be increasing in cost starting this holiday season. So, you're probably wondering, Blind Metal Gamer, what does that have to do with you? You're a PlayStation guy. You're not a Xbox guy. You're not a Nintendo guy. Well, here's the thing, folks. It's going to pertain to everybody sooner or later. It's going to be a situation where your consoles are going to be more expensive, your games are going to be more expensive, and the accessories are going to be more expensive. So, so you're probably wondering, Blind Metal Gamer, what do you mean? Well, Xbox announced that their consoles are each going up. The most expensive edition of the console is going to be $739. Folks, this is insane. The console games are going to be for Xbox are going to be going up to $79.99 MSRP, so $79.99. That's $80 to buy a regular edition video game. I'm not talking about special editions. I'm not talking about the super duper 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 collector editions. I'm talking about just your regular standard game. Now, you're probably thinking, Blind Motor Gamer, what about Sony? Well, if you look at the PS5 Pro's prices, $700, folks. Now, that's just, nuts. I'm like, oh my God. When I saw that, I'm like, oh my God. $700 for a PS5 Pro? I'm not going to buy that. There's no way. Um, there's no way. Because that's just too high. I mean, $700. And Xbox is wanting $739 for their Galaxy Edition console or whatever. I'm not, no. I mean, I get inflation and other factors, which I'm not going to discuss here, are factors, and I get that. And so the days of consoles getting cheaper as the generation goes on, that's done. That's went bye bye, folks. So you got to get used to this. So, for example, PS6, we don't know how much it's going to cost, but if this is any indication, I'm going to predict something. Okay, I'm going to speculate here and predict. I'm going to predict that based on current economic data and based on current costs, I bet you the PS6 is easily going to be set between $700 and $800. I'm not talking about the Pro version. I'm talking about the regular version, folks. Hey, Susan Carter, welcome to the chat. Today we're discussing the cost of console gaming and how it's becoming more expensive to buy consoles and games. And so, yeah. There we go. Had to do something real quick. Alright. So, okay. We're talking about console gaming and how it's going to get more expensive. Now, this is just something I saw coming for a while. Now, like I said, PS6, I can guarantee you that's going to at least be, I'm guessing, 700 to 800 bucks right out the box. So we've not even heard about PS6 yet. We don't know its specs. We know nothing about it, but we know it's coming. We know that it's on the way, and by God, it's going to hit here like a force, like a brick. And by God, when it gets here, you know it's going to be expensive as all hell. Because I mean, come on, the way things are going with our economy right now, and the way things are going just with other things, um, and all of that, you know the PS6 is going to be expensive as all get out. Because I mean, come on, you know, if Xbox is going to raise their cost of games to 80 bucks, you know that Sony's going to follow suit. Hell, Sony might even follow suit when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out May 26th of 2026. They might say, "Hey, we got this new thing. Let's bump it up to 80 bucks. Let's make the people pay 80 big ones." And boom, then every console manufacturer, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, will have their games at $80. People, this is something we cannot escape. And so, I mean, I'm just giving you all a heads up that as it relates to console gaming, prepare to really break the bank if need be to get your fix, because the way it's looking, we're not going to have much of a decrease in price unless you go like to like a used game store or something like that. Hey, Chase Profit, what's up, man? Just discussing the cost of console gaming and how it's going to get more expensive. So yeah, things are definitely going to be going up in cost. I would say my advice would be if you want to get a new console, act now before things get more expensive. Uh, and also be sure to consider that this is going to be going on really, really soon. So for those of you who are going to be waiting until the holiday season to buy your Xboxes or possibly PlayStations for your families or yourselves or whatever, I would, if you're going to do Christmas shopping and you're going to buy Xboxes or whatever for your family, do it now before these things go up in cost, because these things are fixing to go sky high and we've got to be ready. So I wanted to take this time and make this live stream to let everyone know. So I'm going to not take up too much of your time today. I'm going to, you know, say this: be prepared for a very expensive hike in prices for consoles, and be prepared to shell out a premium price for your favorite games when they all bump up to 80 bucks. So, with that being said, this has been Blind Metal Gamer saying, so long, everyone, and peace out.